Good morning. We are, oh my god, it is so cold today. Alright, we are Blue Mountains. So much choices. I went back and forth in terms of which hike to do, which waterfall to chase, and I decided to pick an off-track one because I reckon if I don't do this, I'll probably go home and regret it. So today we're looking at getting to the bottom of Waterfalls. I have no idea how to pronounce that. My English is shit, so please forgive me, as English is not my first language. It is, I know 3 other languages, you know, Vietnamese, Chinese and Bullshitnese. We're on the main trail here, Grand Canyon track, and making our way towards Beauchamp Falls, which is our first stop, and probably an hour to an hour and a half before I hit the creek, and there after that is going to be a 3-kilometer creek hop. Alright guys, it is so cold, I'm actually freezing right now. Started early today. It is currently 5:30 in the morning, even before sunrise. So long day means early start. Okay, see you guys on the trail. Nice little cave. Coming down to this canyon. That's pretty neat. Oh wow, look at this. It's a cool cave. And then all along here, still pretty dark. Neat. Well, I entered on the trail. There's this little tunnel under a cave. Wow. Not sure how good the camera is picking this up, but this is pretty cool. Our first waterfall of the day. Wow, too early to get wet. Oh man. Oh, so beauty. How neat is this? Grand Canyon track, guys. Pretty neat. Oh, very slippery still. Woo! You don't get these kind of trails in Queensland. This is awesome. How neat is this? Literally walking under the cliff overhang. The little cascade over there. Water's flowing nicely. I'm not sure how much rain Blue Mountains had last night, but it seems like it had a fair amount. So that's the canyon. That looks pretty neat. Look at that. Well maintained trail. Blue Mountains is bloody amazing. Cool cave on the other side of the trail, or the track that I'm standing on. Little waterfall. Looks like another waterfall. Look at that, look at the drop. I gotta tell you, I'm not feeling it. I really underestimated this hike. The freaking amount of stairs or steps is killing me. I'm 45 minutes into the hike and I'm not even at the first main waterfall yet. Now, I've gotta come clean. This is a closed trail. I knew it was a closed trail coming to it. And when I got here, I just thought it's going to be like any other trail, you know, just a gate or some sign. But there's heavy machinery in the car park. So I'm like, all right, this is a weekday. Someone might come to see my vehicle. So I drove down to the next car park, which was, I'm saying 500 meters. But the trail is windy. And it adds around about 700 to 800 meters to the hike. So I thought, all right, just another 1.5 Ks. Can't be that bad. But man, 1.5 Ks of this with a lot of down and up. So it's very undulating. Oh, it's destroying my legs already. And Blue Mountains probably had a big soaking last night. As you can tell, everything is wet in here. My shoes are already soggy wet, my bag is wet, my head is filling it. Even though I've got my cap on, it's sinking through. And I haven't even started the creek hop yet, which means it's going to be very wet and slippery. So there is so much choices in Blue Mountain. I think I'm going to pull the pin on this hike. I'm going to go to the first main waterfall only. I've probably got another hour. And then I'm going to exit through the closed trail, and then I'm just going to walk on the main road back to the car. Damn, I'm gonna stay dry. You can see what I'm dealing with. The water level is so high. I must have had a large amount of rain last night. This is a really cool canyon. That's going to be my exit, but this is my trail. It's so difficult to stay dry. The water level is so high in the valley already, sorry, in the canyon. How am I supposed to stay dry in the creek? It's pretty dangerous. I think I'm okay by pulling the plug soon after this hike, after this waterfall, Beauchamp Falls. I think it's going to be worth the detour to have a look at it, and then I'll come out and I'll try to do another waterfall. So it's pretty slow going. As you can see, I'm really trying not to get my feet wet. And there you have it, guys. It is closed. The sun is finally poking through. Well, a little bit, that is. So that's quite nice. Hopefully it stays this way for the rest of the day. Just looking down the canyon. It's roaring. Oh, there's a waterfall here. Yes, that's an unnamed waterfall, but is not that visible from the track, and getting down to have a bit closer look is not that. Oh man, they're really serious about this track being closed, eh? Oh, hopefully I don't kill myself. That's what Cam failed to tell me, that the track is permanently closed and it's got a lot of debris. Nope. It's a tough one. Alright, I'm not going much further than this location anyway. I'm a little bit further than this to go to the waterfall. Oh bugger. And then I'm gonna call it a day for this hike. Shit, now my pants is all wet. Look at it, it's massive. Wow. Holy shit, guys. This is Beauchamp Falls. Holy crap, it's massive. So big. What do you guys reckon? Alright, this is it for me for hike number 1. To be honest, I was expecting to reach this waterfall in half an hour. Turned out was not the case. It's been over an hour and a half now, which means it's very slow going. So I really underestimated this hike. So that 7 to 9 hour estimate will probably be 10 to 11 if I still decide to go ahead with this hike. So I'm glad I'm not. There are other waterfalls to look at, which are quite nice. Look at this. Whoa. So I might as well make the most of the day and not try to kill myself, because as you can see, the water flow is super strong. And you got to keep in mind, this is not even the main creek. This is the side creek that links up with the main one. So it's called Givett Creek or Govett Creek, I don't know. Can't remember the creek name. But yeah. Alright. We're taking a different exit out, a shorter one. And hopefully I can find a way to bypass the fence barrier that they put up. Don't slip here. See guys, don't be a tofu. What I'm doing now is called being a stinky tofu on a closed track. Naughty, naughty. Okay. Hopefully this is a shorter exit than the entry that I took, but by no means less steep. Straight away we're hitting the steps. 2, 3, 5, 1 million, 1 million 5. Fuck! Keep going. Alright, I just bumped into a local. She seems nice. She does this walk 4 or 5 times a week. And I thought, okay, isn't this trail closed? And she goes, no, it's open, just the car park's doing work. I'm like, okay. And she thought I didn't know where I was. Pretty odd being the fact that, you know, I'm the only one here. Anyway, she told me, oh, you know, it's open, just go and you're at the Evans lookout and then you can exit. I'm like, okay, cool. So it doesn't look like there's much of a challenge to get out. But the stairs are freaking endless, man. Alright. Sun is nowhere to be seen here, which makes perfect hiking condition. Don't have to worry about sweating too much. But I'm worried about getting cold later on. Alright guys, so far so good. I also forgot to mention, she told me that the track that I was on had massive landslide that washed away the whole track. So don't know how much of the track was left, but I had roughly 800 meters to the turnoff, so I don't think it would have been much of an issue. But I think the bigger concern would have been the creek level. It's a shame I couldn't get to that force, but you know what? It's a nice flowing force, so in drier condition it will take probably 9 hours, or at my pace. So there's always next time. If you want a shortcut out, then expect steeper gradient. My goodness, endless steps. Well, the good news is my next stop is going to be Victoria Falls. I like the look of it, so hopefully you guys enjoy that as well. That's probably a 3-hour hike. Whew. If I was to continue on that creek, I would have skipped that waterfall. But because no longer doing the creek hop, chase a bigger waterfall. And then after that, Beauchamp Falls, one of the big ones in this national park. And then after that, if time allows, oh fuck, it's still going. Oh, good news is I'm warmed up now. So, in summary, if you like steps, this is the hike for you. I'm gonna have buns of stills by the fucking end of this hike, man. I swear to God. As I mentioned, this track has a lot of steps. Fuck, it's endless, man. I swear to God. But the good news is I'm almost there. Did I mention this trail has a lot of steps? A lot of fucking steps. Look at that. I finished the steps. Oh wow. It's raining. Not even sure if that's the creek that I was meant to creek hop today. Oh, trying to creek hop today. Alright guys, on to the next hike.